Now you can hear me. Hallelujah. Here we go. Now y'all can hear me because I see my microphone moving. Okay, see. Here we go. The craziness. All right. All right, y'all. So welcome, 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 welcome. Happy Monday. Um, I'm going to give everybody just a couple minutes to get in while I grab my phone. So, y'all, just come on in. I'm here. I am here. Trust me, I am here. I am just coming from the gym. I literally ran in here and jumped on because I said I was going to get on at 12 o'clock. So I wanted to be mindful and get on at 12. But of course, got on a little later than 12. So my apologies. I am still in my gym gear, but we're going to talk about something that is taking me a long time to figure this out. Um, and I might, and you know what I'm about to say might not be factual. It might not apply to everybody in your life. It might not apply to anybody in your life, but it's absolutely something to think about. Absolutely something to think about because it's a burning question that has been on people's minds for a long time. Anybody that has their own business, anybody that has started their own business or is doing something outside of their normal 9 to 5, whether it is selling cookies, selling plates, um, selling any type of product, selling any type of service, just marketing yourself or marketing any type of product, there has seemed to be always an issue when it comes to people supporting you in your business. I don't know what it is. I've thought about this for a long time, and I have tried to figure this out for a long time. Put it that way. I've tried to figure it out for a long time. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to start like kind of deep diving into this because there's so many people out here that because of this economy and because what's going on in the administration, because of all the crazy uncertainty and things that are going on, people are starting their own businesses. And I am here to tell you that your warm market is not always going to support you. This is a fact. It's a rude awakening, but sometimes your warm market is not going to always support you. Okay. And from an emotional standpoint, I believe people remember the old you and they don't see the evolving you. So when it comes to them supporting you, they're looking at you in your older version. They're not looking at you in the new version, the consistent version, the more in tune version, the grown up version of you. People still see you in the old version of you, and it's hard for some people to accept that you've grown past them. That's hard for people to accept. Um, so that in turn turns into them not supporting you the way that you thought that they would. Okay, they remember the old you. That's what they're looking for, and sometimes friends and family may silently fear that you'll outgrow them. And the people closest to you often cannot separate personal from professional. They're looking at you in a personal standpoint, not in a professional standpoint. You might have some loved ones who secretly doubt your success just to protect their own ego. So it's easier for them to believe in a stranger's hype than your cousin's hustle or your family member's hustle or your friend's hustle. They look at what you're doing as a hustle. They don't believe you're the one to break the cycle. Sometimes your success might shine a light on their inaction. God forbid. Don't let my light dim yours or shine on you and show that you ain't doing nothing. They expect free access to what you're doing, not to become a customer or not to become a paying supporter. They want it for free. You got to understand that strangers judge value, but your loved ones judge history. And your customers, they're buying benefits, not background stories like your friends and family have the background stories. A stranger is looking for a solution that you can offer. So your family is not always your target market, and that's okay. Your friends might feel entitled to discounts or freebies. But just remember, look at it this way. You, as a consumer, because we're all consumers, everybody in the world is a consumer. You're going to buy something, you're going to pay for something. Service, products, you're going to pay for something, okay? Many of us know, well, we all know, if you go buy something from anywhere, Walmart, Target, online, Amazon, Kohl's, Hex, Macy's, wherever, if you buy something from somewhere, you know that if it's not quality, if it's um, doesn't do what it say it's going to do, you're going to make a stink about it. Okay. You're going to make a big stink about it. You're going to tell everybody. And a lot of times your friends and family, they fear that if it's not what you're saying it is, and if it's not quality, they don't want to bash you in public like they're able to bash a stranger. Think about that. Think about that. The average consumer follows perceived expertise. You appear as an expert to strangers. Your strangers see your brand, not your baggage. Your family and friends say you've seen your baggage, and they can't get past that. People support brands, not bloodlines. Your strangers, they buy based on presentation, not your personality, because they don't really know you. We buy stuff online all the time, not knowing who these people are, what they putting in it. We don't know. But people are more inclined to buy from something they don't know anything about or somebody they don't know than they are to buy something from you who they love, who they trust or may not trust. Loyalty in business is not assumed. Don't assume that your friends, your family, your coworkers, the people that know you, don't assume that they're going to be loyal to your business just because of who they are and who you are to them. It does not always happen that way. I promise you, it does not. It does not. Okay? So I just want to make sure that, you know, people who are out here about to start their own businesses and, starting these side gigs or side hustles or whatever you are doing, just know that you're not always going to get the support of your closest associates, family, and friends. And it's so many different reasons. Psychological reasons, people will clap for someone they don't know and don't feel competitive with. Some friends love you, but not your elevation. They feel like you should have done, they feel like they should have done it first. You know, sometimes people project their own insecurities onto your grind. Friends fear your glow might dim theirs. And familiarity often dulls the excitement of your achievements because they're so familiar with the old you that they're expecting the old you in everything that you do. They've seen you fail. They've seen you stay stuck in some situations. So if they've seen you fail and they've seen you stay stuck in some situations, why are they going to support you in what you're doing? They don't understand your why, so they don't support your what. And if you haven't made it yet, why should they? You know, why should they? A lot of households, growing up, households weren't taught to support entrepreneurship. And older generations equate security with jobs and not business. And cultural pride comes after public validation. So you have to make it big before they respect your grind. They want you to succeed, but maybe not surpass them. And the village is only going to cheer for you when the whole world claps first. It's just how it is. Don't let it discourage you, though. And I'm telling you this not to scare you. I'm telling you this for you to be prepared. Because your friends and family believe your dreams are hobby, not income streams. And breaking generational curses can feel like betrayal to some. Entrepreneurship does not come with a degree. It does not come with a degree. They don't get it. Many people don't support until strangers validate it. They have to see strangers validating you before they'll come and cheer for you too. Okay? You're building a brand, remember that, and you are your brand. Whatever you're doing, whatever business you're doing, whatever product you're selling, people have to buy into you. You are building a brand and you are the face of your brand. You're not begging for approval. Keep going, keep building, keep following your dreams. Strangers are going to value your consistency, not your comfort zone, okay? You have to get out of your comfort zone. You got to focus on alignment, not just adjustment. Your tribe might be out there, just not in your backyard. And just because you close to somebody, don't mean they're going to be your clientele. I feel like they may not support you now, but they'll remember. They'll remember when. They'll remember when you was out here grinding. They'll remember when you was out here talking about this thing or talking about this product, talking about these clothes, talking about these shoes, whatever it is that you're doing. They're going to remember when you was talking about it and wouldn't stop talking about it. You're not selling to family, you're solving problems, okay? So even if your family is not supporting you and even if your family is who you are doing it for, still keep pushing. Because social proof from strangers is the fuel that builds a brand. Prove them wrong, but don't wait for them to clap. Let your success silence the doubt. Don't force loyalty. Don't. Have you experienced this in your own journey? Because I know I have. Have y'all experienced this? Am I speaking something that makes sense to y'all? Am I speaking something that's making sense to anybody? I hope, I hope, I hope, I hope that this kind of makes sense for somebody because this is a topic that's a little uncomfortable but super real. Why strangers will support your business before your own friends and family do. And it's something so many entrepreneurs face, but few really talk about it openly. I'm not here to throw shade. I'm here to shed some light. Simple as that. This is not to throw shade on anybody. Because if you've ever felt disappointed, confused, or even a little hurt because the people closest to you didn't show up for your dreams, just know you're not alone. And you're not crazy for feeling some kind of way. But just know there's so many different reasons why this happens. Actually, there's a bunch of different reasons why it happened. And today, I hope that I've been able to unpack some of them for you. Okay? I hope I've been able to unpack some of them for you. So, listen, here's the truth: your journey won't always be clapped for by the ones you love, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Don't let it stop you. Sometimes it's the people who don't know your past that will cheer the loudest for your future. And you can't let the lack of support from a few stop you from serving the many. So, to every dreamer out there, every builder, every hustler watching this, don't stop. Your tribe may not share your DNA, but they will show up, they will support, and they will spend with you. Keep showing up for the people who get it. And eventually, even the doubters will wish that they had believed in you sooner. Okay? So, thank y'all for rocking with me today. I gotta go take a shower. But tag somebody who needed to hear this. And remember, your dream is still valid, even if your circle is silent. All right? I'm out. Y'all have an absolutely amazing Monday. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me. Make sure to share this. All right. Talk to y'all. Bitches.